Hi, good evening. Welcome to today's evening briefing. So, evening briefing for 27/11/2023. Let's look at the FII cash market data. So, as you can see, FIIs have bought worth 2,623 odd crores. This is as of 24th of November. And this evening briefing is obviously the data is for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, today being a holiday on account of Gurunanak Jayanti. If you look at the FII index data, so Nifty 50, very small amount has been short. So 3.12 crores has been short. And if you look at the Nifty Bank, it's a very small amount, again 5.86 crores. So small amount of activity as far as Nifty 50 and Nifty Bank is concerned. If you move to the FI net Y position on the future side of it, the futures OI on the short side by FIIs, which are the movers and shakers, it remains constant at about 1.3 lakh. So they still have a bearish position as far as the futures are concerned. If you look at the options call OI, it is about 1.4 lakh contracts on the long side for FIIs. If you look at the put OI, this is about 4.1 lakh. So overall structure, whether it is futures or options, remains on the bearish side of it. 19,900 is an important number that one must watch out for. And this week's expiry could be slightly interesting given a lot of data releases. Plus, we have had almost 3 days of holiday. So it has not absorbed data from the West, from the Asia, from the Friday closing and from the Monday closing. On the bulk deal front, as you can see, so Berkshire Hathaway, which is a company owned by Warren Buffett, has exited 197 Communications, which is Paytm. They've sold about 15 odd lakhs of shares. So they've finally exited this counter. To my knowledge, they entered about 2018. Post IPO, they exited on the day of listing. They exited some portion, and to our understanding, they've exited fully. The same has been picked up by two institutions, as you can see here. So this is a block deal at 877 rupees a piece. On the news update, so Maruti Suzuki has decided to increase the prices of the cars in January 2024. So far, we have seen, if you look at the historical data, whenever an OEM increases its price, we have seen a positive impact on the share prices. So it needs to be watched out what would be the impact of the stock on the of the price increase on the shares. Largely, it's been noticed to be a positive impact, but you need to watch out and test it on an empirical basis. Wipro, on the other hand, has helped Stockholm Exchange, which is Stockholm's energy company, Stockholm Exergi, which is the Stockholm's energy company, to build a new IT infrastructure. And Salzer Electronics has received a patent for its ground-breaking heavy-duty energy-efficient automatic sources. As far as the Nifty heat map was concerned for 24th of November, we've seen a mixed response, as you can see here. So HDFC and ICICI Bank and most of the banks ended in green, but it's a mixed response. So no clear-cut response, as you can see. And possibly there are more reds than greens. As far as Bank Nifty is concerned, except for Indus Bank, Bank of Baroda and PNB, most of the heavyweights ended in green. So some action on Bank Nifty. As far as the futures OI are concerned, you have BHEL, which is seeing long build-up, followed by HAL and GMR Infra. HAL would be an interesting watch on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, because HAL has received order worth 30,000 plus crores for making Tejas planes, and we have seen the recent testing which was done by the Mr. Prime Minister himself. Apollo Hospital, Astral, Britannia seem to be on the short build-up side, and this needs to be investigated. As far as the implied volatility is concerned, the 30th of week is the week of 30th November is also going to be volatile. So one must stay careful. Normal stop losses, normal strategies may not work. There could be sharp reversals on both fronts. So one needs to study data and be very careful and patient to avoid any traps. As far as the IV percentile is concerned, we have filtered some high IV percentile, which is stocks with high IV percentile, which is MCX, Manapuram, and Atul Limited. Out of this, we picked up MCX as a case study for you. So if you look at MCX movement, this has run up significantly from about 1,700 odd bucks to about 3,000 in the time frame that you see on the screen. This means at such high levels, volatility strategies work better than simply buying a call or put. So you should study and figure out what volatility strategies are, and understanding them will help you in avoiding any directional losses which possibly go against you. As promised, we've got the Varroc chart for you. Varroc on a weekly time frame looks interesting. There is a breakout, so it is broken many levels, which is about 500 odd levels. The next breakout level is about 656 odd rupees, and one must watch this. It is accompanied with very high volumes at this front, so Varroc is a case study that you would like to study at your end to decide what makes sense. Cipla, as we said, again, we mentioned in the last evening briefing that we'll bring Cipla as a case study for you. It's at the top 1300, so almost like a lifetime high. At such volatile places where it can significantly jump or may possibly run up further before it runs out of the steam, the volatility strategies and possibly straddle work better. We have seen straddle working better, or maybe an iron butterfly may work better. Iron butterfly normally has a lower break-even cost versus the straddle, so you may just want to see and study and experiment what suits you best, but you would need some idea on what such complex option strategies are. Options are risky and one needs to stay careful and before they step into or venture into such water. So this is for today. Week of 30th is going to be interesting. A lot of data releases, a lot of information which has not been absorbed from the West and from the East in the Indian markets will get absorbed tomorrow in GIFT Nifty and possible and in Nifty 50. So watch out for it, stay careful, and watch out for some of the stocks that we've shown and study from an academic and a technical analysis perspective. Thank you and have a nice one.